I'm Jamie O'Hara, and Gabby Agbonlahor's alongside me again this morning. Morning, Gabs.
Good morning, Mr. O'Hara.
How you feeling, mate?
I'm very well, mate.
Yeah?
How are you?
Yeah, you chilled out last night in the hotel across the road?
Mate, absolutely chilled. Watched a bit of TV, yeah.
Yeah.
What about
What'd you watch?
I watched this crazy thing on Netflix called Monster. It's a bit weird, mate.
Monster?
Yeah. If people are listening and they're watching it, it's a bit of a wild one, mate.
Is it, yeah?
Yeah, I can't even explain what it's about. That's
You know
how
what I've
wild
been
it is.
watching and I absolutely love?
What?
And I hate TV, but this is great. Celebrity Traitors.
Oh, what's it
Oh,
about?
it's absolutely brilliant, mate.
What's
It's
it about?
so good. You've never watched it?
Never watched it. I think I've heard about it.
So basically, there's 3 traitors, and then there's a group of other people, and they've got to try and figure out who the traitors are. But the traitors can kill you off at any time, and they vote to get people out if they think they're like getting, onto them. And they have little games and stuff. It's really good, mate.
You're dying to go on it, aren't you?
Oh, I'd love to go on it.
Another one.
I would love to go on it.
Another one.
I reckon I'd be top drawer of traitor, mate. I'd be killing people off left,
Just
right, and
stitching
centre.
people up.
Oh, I'll be throwing absolute grenades everywhere. Yeah, it's a great show. It's good.
Yeah, I'll have to try that,
Some
mate.
good people on there.
Yeah, I'll have to try it.
Yeah?
Need something to watch, mate.
Who do you reckon would be the best traitor at talkSPORT?
Simon. Because he'd be smart about it and you wouldn't see it come in. Next minute, you've been shown the door.
Yeah.
He tends to be your friend and then stabs you in the back.
Yeah,
For
that's
sure.
true.
Mr. Jordan.
He'd be good on it.
Oh, it'd be amazing.
Yeah.
100%.
He'd probably want too much money, though, wouldn't he? Old Jordan.
Yeah. True. I think they'd give it him.
Yeah. How's the old London Bridge over there? Anyway, Dino gets chucked in the Mercure. You're always in the London Bridge giving it a big one with Brazil.
What's wrong with the McKeown, mate?
Nah, I'm just saying, you know.
Careful.
Long old walk for Dino, isn't it?
Last time people on here hammering the hotel, it was Alan
Yeah.
hammering the travel lodge, mate.
Was it?
Yeah, he got in some trouble, mate. So you got to be careful what you say.
Well, I'm just saying, Dino gets the Mercure, you get the London Bridge. You know, what's that? What's going on there?
This is what it is, isn't it, mate? You know what I mean? Maybe there's a salary cap for some people. And others, there's a bigger salary cap to get them in a better hotel.
Apparently, Dino was digging me out last night on the sports
Was
bar.
he?
Yeah, he's always trying to give me stick.
What about?
We had a bit of a Barney when we'd done a golf YouTube video. Yeah, we're coming out. We had a bit of a Barney.
Why?
Proper one. Well, you know,
Don't want to ruin it.
I won't ruin it,
Yes.
but it was good fun in the end. We made up, but he weren't happy.
Wasn't it?
No, he was angry, and he basically like trying to start him in the end. And I went, Dean, what are you gonna do, Dean? About 4 foot. and then he
70
realised,
years of age.
yeah. And then we hugged it out, but that was funny, man.
His arm would fall off if he threw a punch, wouldn't it?
I was like, he's been my gaffer, and now I'm having an argument with him on a golf course. Like, what's going on here?
Brilliant.
Right, there's loads to go at today,
Yes.
Gabs. It was interesting yesterday. We got everyone going, didn't we, with the old salary cap. But it's goodbye international break, and welcome back Premier League.
Yes.
And it's nodded into the near post, and Arsenal may just have snatched the victory in stoppage time.
Chelsea have landed a blow on the champions. It's Chelsea 2, Liverpool 1.
Don't be fooled, Arsenal, they will take Liverpool all the way. Semenyo getting to the byline, now pulling it back. Oh, how has he squeezed that in? Jensen scores. Manchester United are beaten again. The Manchester United have not only stagnated, but regressed under this manager. Erling Haaland had never scored here at the G-Tech. Well, he most certainly has now. It's his 12th goal of the season. To Moises Caicedo. Oh, he's rifled it in. What a strike.
The winless streak continues for Ange Postecoglou, and the woes carry on.
If it doesn't turn around quickly, I think Postecoglou will find himself under pressure.
The greatest drama in the world. This is the Premier League.
Yeah, it all gets back underway tomorrow lunchtime at the City Ground. Ange Postecoglou's Forest at home to Chelsea is live and exclusive on talkSPORT. We'll also bring you West Ham v Brentford on Monday night. Plenty of huge games in between, including City v Everton, Fulham v Chelsea, the mighty Spurs play Villa, and Liverpool v Man United. Gabs, we'll start with Forest v Chelsea. Look, massive game for Ange Postecoglou. He's had a sticky start, let's just say that. Is he going to heap more misery on him this? Do you think it's unfair that people are actually talking about him getting a sack already?
I think it's unfair, yeah. I think he needs a bit of time. I mean, you know, he didn't have the greatest of seasons last season. I think he's come out and said as he knew he was getting sacked 3 months before it happened.
Yeah.
So still waiting on the Europa League for Spurs. But I think he needs a bit of time. I think he needs these 4 games before the international break. let's see where Forest are come November international break. I think that's what the owner will give him as well.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. If he's losing 4-0 at home to Chelsea, it's looking really sticky for him. But if he's losing 2-1 and Forest putting a good performance,
I know, but this is the problem. I watched him, Gabs. He was Spurs manager last season. I watched him, right? There was so many games where you go, oh yeah, we haven't got pumped, but we got beat. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're just losing all the time, and it's a mentality. And I feel like he's took that mentality from Spurs of losing. And when you know, it's like, Gabs, when you're losing all the time, it's almost double hard to go and win a game because you're just used to getting beat. Like when you're winning,
yeah,
you just keep winning, right? And you don't know how you keep winning, you just keep winning. And I just feel like he's took that with him to Nottingham Forest. And Nottingham Forest are a good, stable football club with a good team, good manager, had an identity, and it's just been completely ripped up for Ange to come in. And I kind of feel like he's took his baggage from Spurs with him there.
Do you know what? I just fear for him, mate. Is the next 3 games on here are Chelsea at home, Bournemouth away. Don't even playing them, mate. No, and then Manchester United at home, and they could get a result there as well. So you're looking at the next 3, and if he doesn't get a result out of them 3,
he needs 6 points.
Yeah, I think he does, mate.
I genuinely think he needs.
Do you know what I think he does as well? Because this owner, he's not happy with Forest just finishing mid-table.
Nah.
He wants top 7 again.
Yeah, I know.
To get into Europe again.
Yeah.
That's why he's brought Ange in. So, yeah, it's going to be tough for him, but you never know. Chelsea can be off it sometimes, and maybe they get a result.
Yeah, and it's a massive game for him, that's for sure. If they lose that, he's in big trouble.
Yeah, definitely.
People say, oh, he needs time. You don't get time in the Premier League anymore, do you?
Yeah, but you'll get more than 5-6 games, won't you? Surely.
I don't know.
The ink on the contract's not even like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know, but if you ain't won a game, if you come in, right, and you ain't won a game, the problem Andrew's got, right, you come in at Nottingham Forest, and normally when you take over a football club or a manager's been sacked, it's because the club's in disarray, right? And the manager can't do any worse.
He was doing well.
But they were doing well. Like they had, there was obviously things going on behind the scenes that obviously ended up with Nuno leaving. But in terms of where the club was at, they had one of the best seasons they've ever had. So, for Ange to come in and not hit the ground running, it puts pressure on him straight away.
100%, because the fans, and imagine it was your football club, are thinking, Nuno got us into the top 7, got us into Europa League, and he's been sacked. So if it's not working with a new manager, they're going to turn probably not on Ange, more on Marinakis.
They won't turn on Marinakis.
I think they've got a chance, mate, because of the way Nuno Santos left.
I don't think they will.
Maybe they'll turn because of the decision to get rid of a manager who done so well for the football club, to bring in a manager it's not working. They could turn. They could do, but like you says, what he's pumped into that club and what he's done for that club.
Well, he's made loads of good decisions, right? The reason where they are is because of him.
Yeah.
But now the reason where they are is because of him.
Exactly.
So
interesting to see, mate, how it plays out, definitely.
Well, Forest legend Stuart Pearce told talkSPORT earlier this week that Ange will get it right.
I think he'll get them going sooner rather than later. You've got to bear in mind as well, they lost Elanga, and I think he was a big part of their counter-attack play, running with the ball and without the ball. And I was up at Newcastle for the Forest game last weekend, and he played extremely well. And that is a big loss for Forest, believe it or not, So, listen, he'll turn it round, no problems on that. But as I say, the owner has made a massive call. I think there's a bit of frustration from the fans towards Ange. I think a lot of that is down to the fact they're disappointed that Nuno's left.
Stuart Pearce speaking there. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. Just on Chelsea, they beat Liverpool in the last minute. They're 5 points off the top, 7th in the table. They had a bit of a sticky start, but that win against Liverpool propelled them back amongst it again to say, like, they are, they're here to compete.
Yeah, I think Garnacho looked sharp, didn't he, when he come on? They've got options. Neto, João Pedro, Delap's got to come back from injury as well. Chelsea should be up there, mate, and I feel like every season now, and you must have it with Cundy so many times. No, top 4's good for us, and the Champions League running.
It does, mate.
Blah, 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 blah. So when are we going to come to a stage where we say, Chelsea, you have to have a title challenge? The amount of money they've spent. And you'll get other ex-players come on and say, well, they haven't bought anyone who's world-class or elite. They're very good players they buy. Okay, well, maybe don't buy 2 very good players and buy 1 elite player then, so you haven't got excuses.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what frustrates me, Chelsea. Like, Casado, for me, best midfielder in the league with Declan Rice. Enzo Fernandez in great form. You've got so many options on them wings with Neto, Gittins, Garnacho. Joao Pedro can play over there as well. They've got Cole Palmer to come back. So that squad of players, yes, defensively, Chalobah and Tosin maybe aren't at the level to win a Premier League, but they need to be in a title challenge for me.
Yeah. I think they need to. No, I think they need to be there or thereabouts. I don't think they're good enough to win the Premier League. I don't think they're there. When I have this conversation with Cundy, he's very much like, we've bought a team to win the Premier League in maybe 4 years' time. That's where they're at.
I think they were saying, people were saying that 2 years ago.
Yeah.
In 4 years' time.
No, yeah, I hear you. I don't think they're any closer from 2 years ago. I don't think they've got any better. All right, Casado's turned into a world-class player and they got Cole Palmer. But I look at the rest of them and look, they've got a good side, but I'm not convinced with the back four.
No.
I'm still not convinced with the goalie. Did you see Cundy's celebration the other day? Did you see?
Where the mic?
Yeah.
I couldn't find a mic.
What was it?
It's like they'd won like the Premier League on the last minute of the game.
It was embarrassing, wasn't it?
Grow up, mate.
Yeah, honestly. When I see it, I was like, what's the matter with you?
Yeah.
You're meant to be a grown man.
You just wanted to throw the mic at his head, didn't you? From below him. There you go, mate. Boom. Massive forehead.
Slap it.
But the problem with Chelsea is that their centre-halves and their goalkeeper won't win the Premier League. Right back, Gusto and Reece James I like.
Yeah.
Reece James has got into his best form. Cucurella, he'll mark anyone out of the game.
Yeah.
Like done to Salah. And then go in midfield, Casado, Fernandez. They've got Lavia when he's injured. So they've got a very good squad of players, but maybe defensively will be what's going to let them down.
All right, loads to go at. Forest fans, give us a call. Is Gabby right? Will you turn on Marinakis if things continue to go wrong? 03717 22 3344. Now, that game's live on talkSPORT. Up next, though, we're going to bring you more of the story that is dominating the back pages. Maccabi Tel Aviv fans will not be able to attend the Europa League match at Villa Park. More on that next.
talkSPORT.